Do you remember last year and the disaster that was hashtag February? That was when the dairy industry wanted to shine the light on dairy, but the vegans captured the hashtag and basically turned it on its head. So what will they do with hashtag Meaty March? Let's roll the intro. Hi, it's Fee here, the healthy vegan author and creator of the Gold Card Vegan website and club. We are just a few days out from March 2020, and it seems like the meat industry is a tad worried because it's bringing back the hashtag Meaty March. Perhaps this is due to the number of alternatives that have come onto the market, especially in the last year. Right, so cast your mind back to February 2019, the month just after Veganuary. That had happened, that had been a roaring success. And so the dairy industry decided to take over February with the hashtag FebuDairy, posting a glowing post each day on the benefits and beauty of dairy. If you did miss it, I did do a vlog post on it because honestly, I thought it was just such fun. It went absolutely pear-shaped for them. You see, the vegans just stole the show by going completely nuts with the hashtag FebuDairy. Every time a dairy fairy posted something about how good dairy was on social media, the vegans came back with a lot of comments about the scary side of dairy. It was a total disaster for the industry. Even the trends showed that the most searched for hashtag was Go Vegan and Ditch Dairy. Now, I did actually notice that the hashtag FebuDairy didn't make an appearance this year. So obviously the good folk within the dairy industry decided it wasn't worth it. Now we have the meat industry, and they have this hashtag Meaty March, which for the last couple of years they've used it to drive a promotion and to promote the benefits and goodness of meat. In 2019, Meaty March faced some barrage from the vegans, the exact same stuff that the dairy had the month before. But honestly, the meat industry, they haven't learnt much. It's not even March, and already the vegans have latched onto this particular hashtag. So here are some that have surfaced already. Andy Schwabs points out the environmental impact meat and dairy have on our planet with hashtag FebuDairy and hashtag Meaty March. Pay attention. Whatever great reductions you have made, they're pathetic attempts in comparison to the planetary challenge needed. Open your eyes. So obviously he's talking about the environment there. This one is having a laugh with different hashtags that the animal industry uses, but pulls it in with a serious question regarding the cow. The youngster in the picture is just curious, seeing as how he's going to be the one who is killed for these meaty hashtags. TechBot in this next image is obviously vegan, with his quips of "It's time to promote Meaty March." I mean, hashtag Meaty March 2020. I mean, hashtag Manky Meat. Followed with the next tweet of "Give meat the march." Hey, great play on words there. And this last one, so is this butcher. So he's decided to have a bit of a laugh and has created carrots out of pork. Now, I'm not too sure how to say this. Sir Nunios Army nailed him when he said, "What can be better than making fun out of killing billions of animals simply because they were not lucky enough to be cats or dogs? Am I right?" So this is just a taste of what's to come. A wonderful verbal battle over social media, mainly Twitter. Who will be the winner? Now, if I was a gambler, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd have to have a sure certain bet on the vegans. Buckle in. It's going to be a great ride. And now it's time for the wee bonus fact. So here in New Zealand we have a government Minister for Regional Economic Development, and his name is Shane Jones. Well, he has come under some massive fire and criticism because he came out with amazingly backward comments, and I kid you not, I'm going to read it because it's astounding. This notion of veganism and almond powder, or something akin to that, is going to replace genuine red meat, genuine dairy milk. It needs to be stopped in its tracks. We should not tolerate, we should not acquiesce for 1 inch of the political journey with these people who are continuing to stigmatize and demonize our legacy industries. And I don't care if I sound politically backward saying that. I am an accurate reflection of people who have had a gutsful of our legacy industries being talked down. The guy is a dinosaur. He's totally out of the dark ages, and he is not looking forward at all. A few days later, I don't know, 2 or 3 days later, Sharma Sukul Lee, who is the founder of Sunfed Meats, which is a brand here that makes alternative chicken. Chicken, not chicken, I think they say on the packet. It's made from yellow pea protein. So she came onto the radio, radio interviewed her, and she said in response, it's pretty perfectionist, it's pretty protectionist talk and goes against what New Zealand stands for. Protectionism gives you a false sense of comfort while the rest of the world overtakes you. It doesn't matter what Shane Jones thinks. This is happening whether he likes it or not. And then when the interviewer asked how much threat, plant protein was, this is what she said. You can look on it as a threat. I prefer to look on it as an opportunity. So just as Sunfed is trying to empower consumers with more choices, we also want to empower farmers with more choices. And it is this that I agree with. Farmers should be given a lot more incentive, not only here in New Zealand, but everywhere. But here in New Zealand, it's, to grow this plant protein, the yellow pea is good, and oats as well for our dairy. Both these plants do exceptionally well here in New Zealand. So Shane Jones was kind of saying all of this pretty much at the same time. Sunfed was trialling their new products, a plant bacon called boar-free bacon and a plant beef called bull-free beef. And they were trialling it at, wait for it, Meat Fest, a massive expo which is held over 2 days for showcasing meat products. And it turns out that Sunfed's stand was not only the most popular according to the organisers, but the most asked question was, where can I get some of this? And check out this photo. What is that, 3, 4 deep? There were 8 people on the stand and they couldn't keep up with the BLTs and the sliders they were making as taste testers. Move over Shane. The plants are here and they're staying. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something from this video, please share it. Give it a thumbs up. I ask it each time. And it's cool that you do. Thank you. And subscribe. Clicking that notification bell. It's there. I can see it. So you don't miss the next one. Remember, have great food. Make it whole plant-based and be compassionate to all animals, including humans, especially dinosaurs like Shane Jones, and I am sure you know someone like that. Bye for now.